Hi, I'm Norbert Vaassen, energy engineer, and today we talk about measurements, how we can measure the consumption of our devices one by one in our home. After all, what can you do about energy efficiency if you don't know in the first place how much these devices consume and where are the biggest consumers? There are several ways to make these measurements. For example, you can just go to the meter, to the physical meter of your energy supplier, and there you can measure how much you consumed. Another way is that you just go, like in this picture, the switchboard, the main switchboard of your home, but you can install there some device which you include in the switchboard, and then you can have a host of several measurements. The difference with the main meter is of course that you have more liberty of what you want to measure, and that you can also change values and you have also more functions. So that's number two. Third method is that you have this device. So you have one device you can put here, and then you put this in some wall plug outlet, and then you can see on the display what this device is measuring. The other way, which I chose in this for this video, is this product of Antella. It's also a plug device, so you put it in the wall, and on the other side you put just your appliance in it. It can be a big appliance like a washing machine, but also a small appliance like a computer. You plug it here in, and then you can read all the values, not on some display like here, but you do it on your phone. Here, it's your smartphone. Okay, I chose for this one because there are some advantages of it. The advantage of this one is that there are many values here on the display, and then you have also to find your way around in the menu, so it's sometimes a bit complex. Another reason that I propose you this is that it is cheaper, because it's only one unit, it's without display, and here the display of the telephone is high resolution. You have apps on your telephone, so you have many functions which you can implement on the phone, and you don't pay for it. The third advantage is that it's very easy to reach from where you are, so you don't have to go there. You can even be at a very far place, up at 1000 kilometers far from your device. You can still read it. And the fourth advantage is that you can have under one display several devices, even many devices like this. So then there's the question, why did I choose this? It is a nice device. I saw it on Amazon. You can see it in the description. And I found that there were thousands and thousands of people which bought this, and it was a high star. It was a 4.5 star feedback. I must say, it's a nice device, it's elegant, it's small, it seems very sturdy. So then at the start you have always the configuration. I must say that was not so easy, because this device, when you install it, it asks the password of the Wi-Fi, that's always necessary of course, but then it asks if you install the app on your phone, and of course that can be done for the Android but also for the iPhone. You have to give a lot of permissions. So he wants to access there and he wants to access there, and you have to go to the settings menu of the smartphone, and you have to go all these permissions. You have to go there, and you have to leave the app, and then you have to go in that settings menu, and you have to give permissions for this or that. And then if you don't do it, the app will not work, it will not install your device, and then you have to go back to the settings menu and you have to try again. Okay, but I came through this process in a couple of minutes. And then for the other devices, you can buy as many devices as you want. But I have 3 devices, and device number 2 and 3, they were easy to install. And you need Bluetooth for this installation. Only for the installation you need Bluetooth, and then it didn't ask a password, so it was much easier for any device after the first. So what can you measure with this device? There's power, current, voltage, and those are instantaneous values because they can change at every time. But then you have values like, in this case, energy, and that is just one value which is cumulative. Consume power, and this power is accumulated to have energy. So energy is nothing else than accumulated power. So here we are in the application, and we go now to this device, this one, Antilla Smart Plug EU2, and who knows what it is? I tell you that it is the refrigerator. And let's now immediately put this right and change this name. You just go here and you say fridge. So then we know when we go to the list, device list, the office fridge, and this still has to get a new name. So then we see that this button you can push it, but then the refrigerator will go off. We don't want that. What we want, because we talk about energy, we want to know how much energy it consumed. And now we say we are in day, we are today, May 6th, and we see that until now, until 9:30, we have this consumption. It is 0.03, so 30 watt hours for the highest hours. And so you see that you can also look it up, as I taught before, and you can see for each value the day, the hour, and the consumption. You see also here written small, the power is on this moment 30 watt, the current and the voltage is written. Okay, so you go, for example, to month, and then you see for each day the consumption, and you see also the year, and then you see just for each month for the refrigerator you can see how much it consumed. If you want to add a new device, you come into a screen, and then you see this screen where you can choose just which kind of consumption you have.